let's watch Pokemon Drag Race Johto. So a few years back, I did a Pokemon X RuPaul's Drag Race series where I went generation by generation, region by region, and I put Pokemon into RuPaul's Drag Race using the simulator created by MyRainboww. Now it's April 2025 and I haven't watched this series since I posted it. So today I thought it might be fun to continue reliving the journey together. If you like this video, please be sure to leave a like. And if you really like it, you could even subscribe because we do so much Pokemon X Drag Race, X video games, X other stuff, content here. Bah! Also let me know down below in the comments who you would cast on Pokemon Drag Race Johto if you were to make a season. This video was recorded live on Twitch, so if you'd like to join us for future reacts and other live recording sessions, please be sure to give me a follow over there. I'll leave the link down below in the description, Nina. But now, it's finally time. Get your popcorn, get your comfy seats, go piss before the movie starts, because we're watching Pokemon Drag Race Johto. Everyone say hi, YouTube! Today, we're back on our train of reacting to our own content because what's more original than making content 2+ years ago and deciding you want to react to it yourself. So we're watching Pokemon Drag Race Johto. This was recorded, what, January or February 2023. I haven't watched this since I edited it, as per usual, and if I haven't said it already, don't mind the hair. I tried something different. Really, I tried to give myself the All-Stars glow up, and I think I'm cute enough. I think I'm cuter than her. But this was a $20 wig that I cut into a bob about 2 hours ago, and then it was really bad, and I'm like, well, put some pigtails in it and put some glasses on and don't show them the back. So we're gonna go through this. It is a 28-minute long season, and so we are gonna watch it. I'll be pausing it throughout as I did the same thing with Kanto. Are we ready to watch our cast reveal? So welcome to Drag Race Johto. We're starting with our cast reveal, but last time on Drag Race Kanto, I built the cast completely off of like what I thought made best representation. I had specific rules I was following. This time I took to TikTok. This was the first season where y'all voted on the cast, and this is crazy because this is pre-Google form, so I literally counted every single comment and tallied it in a spreadsheet, like a Google Sheets. Our first queen walking into the workroom is Meganium! Meganium got 8 votes. I was shocked. I was thrilled. Chikorita gets so much hate. Out of the 3 starters, Meganium got the most requests. 8 whole votes! She's here! It was baby era. It was baby era. I was so excited. I was like, 8 votes? Corsola! Little coral queen. Corsola got 5 comments that I counted. Ampharos. 5 votes for Corsola. Oh my god, I was so baby. With 10 votes that I counted. Ampharos was stuck at like 1 vote and 0 votes for a really long time, and I really wanted to put Ampharos in, and I was gonna like veto people and be like, no, we're putting Ampharos in. And then overnight, Ampharos got like 9 more comments. We have Jumpluff with 6 votes. Jumpluff and Blossom were going back and forth, and I ultimately decided on Jumpluff. Was that 6? I know once I started doing the Google form, it was way more. But like back then it was like crazy getting that many comments on a TikTok. I was like, wow. Typhlosion got 4 votes, but they're a starter, so they have to be in. But they're here. They're a diva. They've joined us. Igglybuff. Now let me tell you, there was 1 comment for Igglybuff, but this is like the most liked comment was about Igglybuff coming from the legendary House of Jigglypuff. Why didn't I credit who said it? I want to know who told me it. Who told me to put Igglybuff in? If that was you, let me know. Misdreavus. Misdreavus got 7 votes. She basically is a queen. Feraligatr, the final of the 3 starters, finally walks in. Sudowoodo. He's here. He walked in. He's here. No votes. 3 comments requested Sudowoodo, but one of them was liked a lot, and I agreed with them. We have Wobbuffet, and I made sure to get the one with the big lipstick. Period. She's a queen. I really couldn't not. Sneasel. I forgot Sneasel was in this. Oh my god. Sneasel had 4 comments, but one of them had a lot of likes. So next up we have Bliss. God, my cutting in this was horrible. I chopped off like half of words. Blissey got 7 votes. The Eevee twins, they're here. Espeon got 16 votes and Umbreon got 14. Ooh. They were by far the most requested, and I'm glad because I agreed. They were 16 and 14 was most requested. I put them in like this because this is back when like Sugar and Spice had just gotten on Drag Race too, so we were doing that for the bit. It's a fine cast. Sunflora should have been there. Blossom should have been there. I should have just let there be more than one grass type. Miltank I wanted to put on, and Miltank I didn't put on. Like, Typhlosion and Feraligatr didn't need to be there. We're going into episode 1. There's now a setting where I can randomize what the finale is going to be. So I don't know if it's going to be a top 4, top 3, top 5, lip sync for the crown, jury vote, who knows? There was no random finale in the first one ever. So this is randomized. We start off with a mini challenge. They're doing wigs with noodles, and Mischievous obviously won the wig with noodles challenge. Now we're doing outfits with farm materials. We got a little design challenge. Sudowoodo, Meganium, Espeon, Typhlosion, and Umbreon had a great performance. Corsola, Blissey, Wobbuffet, Feraligatr, Igglybuff, Mischievous, Jumpluff, Ampharos, they did good, and Sneasel flopped. For the first time in Drag Race history, nobody's going home. Sudowoodo, Meganium, and Umbreon are the tops, but Sudowoodo is our winner of episode 1. Sudowoodo winning a design challenge is kind of crazy to me. Still at the time of the challenges weren't Pokemon/gaming themed. Yeah, I was literally just reading it off like it was an audiobook. Meganium and Umbreon, good job, you're safe. Yay. What is this? I'm gagged. What is that? I remember what that is now. I forgot about that. That was crazy editing. Please welcome to the race, Unknown. Unknown got 0 votes. I wanted Unknown so badly that I made it a 15 queen cast so I could just sneak Unknown in. Obviously, I ate with that. I was right for that. Girl, budget was used. My budget is not that good now. I would never. The queens will participate in a parody trailer about life, liberty, and pursuit of style. Feraligatr, as the winner of the mini challenge, you get to decide the teams. Feraligatr chose Sudowoodo, Sneasel, Ampharos, and Wobbuffet. Honestly, Sudowoodo makes sense because Sudowoodo just won, but Sneasel flopped, so I don't know why you'd want Sneasel. I don't know why you'd want Sneasel. She's ugly, she's bad at drag, she should have been first out. The other teams are Unknown, Umbreon, Igglybuff, Mischievous, and Espeon. That's a good team. That's a cool team. Yeah. Meganium, Typhlosion, Jumpluff, Blissey, and Corsola. I am team 2. I'm pro team 2 here. I'm team 2 still. Corsola, Sudowoodo, Typhlosion, Sneasel, Unknown, Ampharos. They all did great. Mischievous, Meganium, Jumpluff, Wobbuffet, Umbreon, Espeon, Feraligatr, Igglybuff. They all did good. Blissey did bat. We have a runway. Blissey did bat. Sneasel, congratulations, you're the winner. Ampharos, Sudowoodo, Feraligatr, Wobbuffet, you're high. You're high. That's why I kept in that bit about me talking Sneasel, I think. Unknown, Umbreon, Igglybuff, Mischievous, and Espeon are the bottoms. That was the team I was rooting for. Unknown, Umbreon, and Mischievous are safe. Igglybuff and Espeon is our first. This is the worst timeline. Remember when I roasted Feraligatr for choosing Sneasel? Now Sneasel won. I'm a jerk. At least I called myself out. That was good of me. Igglybuff had a good lip sync. Espeon flopped. Is Espeon going home first? Igglybuff, Shantae, State, Espeon, such a... Espeon was the most requested. Anyways, we have Untucked with her 16 votes. Corsola, Jumpluff, and Sudowoodo shared personal memories. Corsola remembered when their other friend turned into a ghost type Corsola. Jumpluff and Sudowoodo are talking a lot. They're dating. Honestly, Sudowoodo's hands do look like a Jumpluff. The dating storyline started episode 2. Episode 3, mini challenge, a song about noodles. We love noodles here. Igglybuff sang about SpaghettiOs, and of course won because Jigglypuff is drag family, and they're singers. That's what they do. We've got an improv politics political debate challenge. Sudowoodo, Corsola, Blissey, Ampharos, Igglybuff, Mischievous, they did great. Sneasel, Typhlosion, Meganium, Unknown, Umbreon, Jumpluff, they did good, and Feraligatr did bad. I will say my least favorite part about editing these videos and my least favorite part about like watching them back is the part where I say all these things. It's necessary to say. Again, like I try to keep it so people can watch these without having to have the video and be watching it. But like still, this series is gonna get so much more fun once I start doing the crazy edits though. Trust and believe. No, Wobbuffet did the Jada Essence haul. Any single time something happens, just go, wah! Oh, but we've got a... Did I just dab? Wah! The theme is a retro. Mischievous, Umbreon, and Jumpluff, they did Slade. They did Slade. I think all of these just went into like their pixel sprites, by the way. I ate with that idea. Corsola, Blissey, Ampharos, Meganium, and Unknown did bad on this runway. Sudowoodo, Feraligatr, Corsola, Jumpluff, Wobbuffet, Umbreon, Blissey, Unknown, you are the tops and the bottoms of the week. Oh, I'm scared. Yeah. Wobbuffet, congratulations, you're the winner of the challenge. Deserved. Corsola, Sudowoodo, and Blissey, you're safe, but that's a high placement. Sudowoodo. Feraligatr, Jumpluff, Umbreon, and Unknown are the bottoms. Umbreon and Jumpluff are safe, so it's Unknown versus Feraligatr. Okay. I don't know what the stats randomized to, but Feraligatr has a mouth and Unknown doesn't. Unknown is just an eyeball. They're gonna like do the Mayhem Miller like blinking choreography.
True.
Feraligatr slayed and Unknown flopped. It's because Unknown doesn't have a mouth. To complicated by Avril Lavigne. Feraligatr, Shantae, Unknown sashay away. This isn't fair. I made a whole moment of Unknown joining the competition late and they're second out.
I used HD editing to bring Unknown into this competition, and now they're going home.
Sudowoodo is so good.
Sudowoodo is killing it. Win
Unknown
high.
will miss you. We're doing a parody commercial about an eyeshadow palette. Sudowoodo chose Jumpluff, of course, because they're besties.
What are they looking at?
Corsola, Wobbuffet, Mischievous, that's team 1. Typhlosion, Meganium, Blissey, and Umbreon are team 2. Feraligatr, Igglybuff, Sneasel, Ampharos are team 3. I'm trying to think of what their eyeshadow palettes would be themed around based off of their teams. I think it's a tree motif, tree coral thing. Typhlosion, Meganium, Blissey, and Umbreon, they probably did a flower thing. Meganium probably suggested it. Typhlosion's like, honestly, you have a good sense of style, and Blissey likes pink. Umbreon's still sad, but Umbreon's like, as long as we can have like a purple Espeon color, we're good. Feraligatr, Igglybuff, Sneasel, and Ampharos is such a wild team to me. And they did Chaos. They did like Electric Punk.
Ooh. Okay, why is Electric Punk like the best idea I came up with there? Trees, because it's a tree and coral. Flowers, because Meganium likes flowers. This team, they're crazy. Electric Punk.
Ampharos, Typhlosion, and Sneasel did great. Corsola, Igglybuff, Feraligatr, Wobbuffet, Meganium, Umbreon, they did good. Jumpluff and Blissey did bad. Oh, and then we have a runway. Gay Icon, Jumpluff obviously slayed, because Jumpluff dressed as Pheromone. Ampharos, Sneasel, Typhlosion, Igglybuff, they did great. Mischievous, Sudowoodo, Corsola, Feraligatr, Umbreon did good. Wobbuffet, Meganium, and Blissey did bad. No, but they are Gay Icons.
Okay, well, they're all Gay Icons,
Typhlosion,
except for maybe
Jumpluff, Meganium,
Feraligatr.
Corsola, Blissey, Wobbuffet, Umbreon, Mischievous, you're the tops and the bottoms of this week. Mischievous, congratulations, you're the winner with your tree-themed palette. Even though you don't look like a tree, you worked it out. You did Haunted Forest. Sudowoodo, Jumpluff, Corsola, Wobbuffet, you're safe. Good job. Typhlosion, Blissey, Umbreon, and Meganium are the bottoms. Typhlosion, Umbreon, Blissey versus Meganium. Meganium had a good lip sync. Blissey had a bad lip sync. Meganium, Shantae, and Blissey sashay away.
I didn't realize Blissey went home so early. Sudowoodo is on X Games mode.
Win high with a 4.25 PPE. Clearly the front runner. Wobbuffet's doing great too.
Oh, yeah.
Today's mini challenge, Queen will do a competition about noodles. We've got another noodle challenge. This time it's who can make the best instant noodles, and Umbreon won because they made noodles that tasted like home.
They made noodles that tasted like home, so they won. That is a bit I would still say. I'm so dumb. She's getting a little bit more charismatic in Johto than she was in Kanto, so that's good. However, she's still a little awkward. I guess I'm still a little awkward though, let's be honest.
It's the ball!
The
Last
ball!
on Earth. The themes are Alaskan Winter Realness, Miami Summer Realness, and Martian Elegance.
Oh.
Igglybuff slayed. Put an Iggly bikini on. And they put a little fur hat on. And they covered their whole self because they're tiny. Umbreon, Feraligatr, Mischievous, and Sudowoodo did great. Typhlosion, Jumpluff, Wobbuffet, Ampharos, they did good. Sneasel and Corsola did bad. Corsola? Literally, the judges didn't get it. Corsola came out as a Galarian Corsola every single time because coral and global warming. Igglybuff, Corsola,
that was really
Umbreon,
good.
Sneasel, Feraligatr, Ampharos, you're the tops and the bottoms. Everyone else, you're safe. Igglybuff, congratulations, you're the winner! Umbreon.
She got a win before Jigglypuff ever did. Did Jigglypuff ever get a win? I don't remember.
Corsola, Sneasel, and Ampharos are the bottoms. Ampharos is safe though, so it's Sneasel versus Corsola. Sneasel has a win. Corsola does not, so I could see them rigging it for Sneasel. Problem by Ariana Grande and Iggly Azalea, and Corsola did good and Sneasel flopped.
Iggly Azalea? You guys hear that? Problem by Ariana Grande and Iggly Azalea?
If Sneasel flopped, it's possible they might let Corsola stay, but... Corsola, Shantae, and Sneasel sashay away.
Whoa.
Wow.
But Sneasel had a win.
Every elimination has been shocking to me. Sudowoodo finally didn't get a high placement, but still a 4.0. They're still the front runner. And next to go is Typhlosion or Meganium or Umbreon, it looks like. We got a Rusical. Meganium and Corsola slayed. Igglybuff and Feraligatr did great. Igglybuff's probably grumpy that Meganium and Corsola did better because Igglybuff is a singer.
True.
Jumpluff, Umbreon, Mischievous, Sudowoodo, Typhlosion did good, and Wobbuffet and Ampharos did bad. I'm surprised Wobbuffet did bad. Maybe they didn't get a comedy part, and that was the issue. Runway, the theme is feathers. Jumpluff, Typhlosion, and Wobbuffet slayed. Wobbuffet literally just dumped like syrup and feathers on themselves.
Oh, that's really
good. And Jumpluff turned all those little Orbeez into like big feather wing things. Meganium, congratulations, you're the winner of today's challenge. Corsola and Igglybuff, good job, you're safe. Ampharos, Typhlosion, and Wobbuffet are the bottoms, but Typhlosion
Here's
is safe. So
Typhlosion.
Wobbuffet versus Ampharos. Wobbuffet's been doing pretty good in the competition, so I think they're gonna want to keep Wobbuffet.
I agree.
Ampharos had a great lip sync to Winner Takes It All by ABBA, and Wobbuffet did bad. Do you think they get rid of Wobbuffet? Is this going to be another gag elimination?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
They rigged it. Wobbuffet, Shantae, you stay. Ampharos, sashay away. That's sad.
I want to watch the ones where it gets crazy. I'm so excited for Hoenn and Sinnoh, y'all. I just remembered Wormadash.
Sudowoodo is still our frontrunner with Wobbuffet trailing behind. Episode 7. The queens will do a song about noodles. Igglybuff is mad. His jump off.
I just teleported. I need to watch that again.
The queens will do a song about noodles. Igglybuff is mad because Jumpluff won this. Jumpluff.
Not that I wouldn't do that now. I'm sure I've teleported so many times in this video, but still, that was like, I don't know. Something about that got me. It really did.
Snatch game. Ooh. Sudowoodo literally did a treat.
Yeah.
He lived. Feraligatr did Fuecoco. Jumpluff did the lion from Wizard of Oz. Like a dandelion, but like, that's bad. I'm sorry. Meganium did Tropius. Corsola. You know what Corsola did? Corsola did the Spinies from Mario. Umbreon did Wednesday Addams. And Mischievous also did Wednesday Addams. It was a whole thing. Wobbuffet did Jessie from Team Rocket. Typhlosion literally just did like a weasel. And then Igglybuff tried to do Jigglypuff, but it wasn't to win.
None of them did anything like Adele this time. I definitely predicted the double Jenny Cool on Canada's Drag Race with the double Wednesday Addams. I really ate that up. I also predicted the sped up TikTok Lady Gaga song.
Runway, Spring. Umbreon and Typhlosion slayed. Typhlosion did this like forest fire climate change moment.
I love using climate change as a reference point in this series in general. Why? I don't know. Climate change, global warming, all those things I will talk about all the time. Should we be talking about it? Yes, we should be talking about it. It is important. Climate change is real. If you don't think climate change is real, you're not welcome here.
Sudowoodo, Igglybuff, Feraligatr, Typhlosion, Jumpluff, Wobbuffet, you're the tops and the bottoms. But I want to hear from you. Who should go home and why?
This is T.
Typhlosion said Igglybuff because of their runway looks throughout the season. Yikes. Igglybuff said Wobbuffet because they're resting on being pretty. Jumpluff said Typhlosion because they're comfortable being beautiful. Wobbuffet said Igglybuff because their runway looks throughout the season. That's common. Sudowoodo said Igglybuff because
they hate Igglybuff. Honestly, I'm not a big Igglybuff fan.
Feraligator's like, you're just a baby. Feraligatr.
You're just a baby.
Wow. I wanted Sudowoodo to win, but okay, work.
I did not remember Feraligatr getting a win. And this is Snatch Game. I thought Sudowoodo won Snatch Game. Sudowoodo only gets one win? Really? Yeah, once again, we have another Typhlosion. I know the play button's covering it for y'all, but Feraligator's doing better than I thought. Same, and I lived through this.
So Wobbuffet and Igglybuff are up for elimination. They both have a bottom. Don't they both also have wins?
Igglybuff
had an amazing reveal. Igglybuff popped off their little 3 orbials, and a big Ariana Grande Screamtail ponytail came out.
Oh, that ate.
Igglybuff slayed and Wobbuffet flopped.
Wobbuffet's
Igglybuff,
gone.
Shantae stayed, Wobbuffet sashay away. Wobbuffet!
That Team Rocket's blasting off again. That's what I was trying to do there, by the way.
Igglybuff thinks she should have won the challenge, but it's called Delusional by Feraligatr. I agree. Feraligatr and Igglybuff are enemies now. Oh no. Feraligator's making a comeback. Typhlosion is still the next to go, though, for sure.
I hope so! I don't think so, but I hope so. Hey, we've only got 11 minutes left.
Okay, ready for episode 8?
Yeah.
Remaining queens will record vocals and perform a girl group number. Can I get an amen? Jumpluff, Umbreon, Sudowoodo, Corsola, Typhlosion had a great performance. Meganium and Igglybuff did good. Mischievous did bad, and Feraligatr.
Sorry, I'm cutting that out. Feraligatr flopped, by the way. I was gonna say, I wish I would have loved to come up with good challenge ideas that were like not Hoenn. I would have loved to come up with like challenge ideas for this that were Johto themed. Like that could have been the Lugia song from the movie. I'll be excited when we start making all the references because that made this so much more fun for me and I think everyone involved.
Igglybuff is probably pissed. Amazon theme.
Why?
Jumpluff.
Was Igglybuff pissed every single episode? Oh my god.
Typhlosion.
Oh, it was a girl group. That's my bad.
And Mischievous did great. Umbreon, Sudowoodo, Meganium, Igglybuff, Feraligatr, they did good. Corsola did bad. Jumpluff.
Oh my god. That's when I learned I could slow motion things. I need to watch that again. I need it. Jumpluff!
Congratulations.
Oh. Okay, I will be honest, I was excited. I was gonna say jump off and clap, and then I did mimic the tone I was doing, but we had the same reaction. I'm the same Aria as I was 2 years ago.
You're the winner! Umbreon and Sudowoodo, good job, you're safe. Sudowoodo is definitely winning this season. Feraligatr, Mischievous, Igglybuff, you're the bottoms of the week, but Mischievous is safe. Honestly, either of them could go home. I know Feraligator's like a front runner, kind of. But like,
they both have wins, but Igglybuff just bottom.
But still,
so...
you never know. Feraligator slayed
yeah.
34 plus 35, but Ariana Grande and Igglybuff did great.
I think
They
this
did
is
great.
Igglybuff going
but
home.
This is probably their time.
Yeah. I will say I want to commend myself for actually using Johto music instead of just picking a song I like from Pokemon this time. And it was a good background song. It is a good, like, casual background song that I would use in a video today still. We're at, what, top 6? Top 7? We're at top 7. We've had a couple winners go home, though. Jumpluff is very diva. I love Jumpluff. We just got shiny Jumpluff recently, so you know I love her.
Track records. Let's do a little check-in.
Okay.
Sudowoodo with a 3.88. Jumpluff is now in second place. Honestly, Jumpluff Sudowoodo is top 2.
Because they're dating.
It would be wild. That'd be so cute. On to episode 9. Mini challenge nails with balls. Jumpluff won because they literally did it already. Sudowoodo let them have this one though. Sudowoodo was a very close second.
Fair enough.
They're doing the wrestling challenge. Sudowoodo slayed. Sudowoodo just Meganium had a great performance. Corsola, Jumpluff, Misdreavus, Feraligator, they did good. Umbreon and Typhlosion, they did bad. Typhlosion's gotta be going home here.
Is this Umbreon going home? Is this Typhlosion going home?
Tonight's performances, Sudowoodo, Typhlosion, Meganium, Umbreon, Corsola, and Feraligator are the tops and the bottoms. Jumpluff and Misdreavus are safe. Meganium, congratulations to the winner.
How is Typhlosion low? Wasn't there 2 that were like the worst and Typhlosion was one of them? That's crazy.
Why is Typhlosion safe?
Okay, at least I'm mad about it then too.
Typhlosion has been in the bottom so many times but has never lip synced. Feraligator and Umbreon, I'm sorry for your
This is Feraligator's 3rd lip sync in a row, isn't it?
I don't know who's going home here. It could be either. They both did good.
Send them both home. Okay.
Feraligator, Shantae, you stay. Umbreon.
Meh.
Nor.
Nor.
It's okay, Umbreon gets to be reunited with Espeon. All the starters are still here.
That's true. They should go
Is
home.
Meganium our first queen with a second win?
Yeah.
They are.
Period.
Sudowoodo hasn't had a win since. I'm surprised by that. Like, I live for Sudowoodo, but I also live for Sudowoodo being taken out.
Why do I live for Sudowoodo being taken out? Just for the bit, I guess. I guess for the bit. But also, like, Sudowoodo was robbed out of Snatch Game, but also, that wrestling challenge, they were the top of the top, so maybe their runway wasn't as good as Meganium, but they were, like, the #1 in that. I want someone else to have a chance at the crowd. Queens will do outfits with dollar store items. We've got another design challenge. That's nice.
Sudowoodo, Corsola, and Misdreavus did great. Meganium, Typhlosion, and Feraligator did good. And
Misdreavus is still here. I forgot she was here.
I think Typhlosion's going home. Meganium's safe. Everyone else is here. Misdreavus wins.
I forgot Misdreavus is here. She just wins. She just gets a win. Isn't this her second win now?
Why is Typhlosion safe again?
Okay, but I was kind of right for editing that like that, if I'm so honest.
Feraligator's going home.
Yeah,
This
probably.
is their 4th time lip syncing. They're going home. In My Bed by Amy Winehouse. Feraligator did good, but Jumpluff flopped.
Rig it!
Is Feraligator a lip sync assassin?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna rig it for Jumpluff. Jumpluff is a front runner. They're gonna rig it. Thank you.
Feraligator as a lip sync assassin, though, I think makes sense.
We are at top 6.
Typhlosion made it to top 6? That's insane. Safe, 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 low, safe, low, low, safe, low, low. 5 low placements is insane.
In today's mini challenge, the queens will do a photo shoot about a partner. Sudowoodo did a photo shoot about Home Depot Garden Center. I can be a tree too. Outfits with summer items. So we've got another design challenge. Corsola,
Send Typhlosion home.
Meganium did great.
Send Typhlosion home.
Typhlosion did
Pleek.
good. Okay, so Corsola really... Corsola did a whole look about the coral reefs, and it finally came across well.
There we go.
Sudowoodo became a palm tree.
Okay.
Jumpluff went out there. Jumpluff did a whole seashell beach
Jumpluff went out there.
umbrella thing, and it was great.
Okay.
And Meganium did a whole, like, hibiscus tea, iced tea.
Yeah. I'd
Cocktail.
go for one of those right now. Someone buy me a
Misdreavus
hibiscus iced
was
tea.
just a little bit too Halloween-y. They did pumpkins. They were a little off.
Yeah,
like,
that's
it's a summer
fall.
pumpkin. It's like a squash, but it was actually a pumpkin, so. And then Typhlosion tried to do this volcanic thing, but it read more volcano than summer. Corsola! You're the winner!
Yay!
Jumpluff and Sudowoodo, you're safe. Typhlosion, Misdreavus, and Meganium are the bottoms. Meganium
Send
safe.
Typhlosion home.
This is Typhlosion
Send
going.
Typhlosion home. Pleek!
Misdreavus did good in Typhlosion. Yeah, Typhlosion's gone.
Bye.
It was time.
It was time 3
It was
days
time.
ago.
Sudowoodo, Jumpluff, and Corsola are sharing personal memories. Jumpluff is like, Corsola, I was pink one time too. I used to be a hoppip. I looked a lot like you, just with a plant on my head. And Corsola's like, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. I love being pink. And Sudowoodo is just like, you know, I'm kind of the bridge between you because I want to be a grass type and I love Jumpluff, but I'm also a rock type like you, Corsola. And Meganium and Jumpluff had an argument and they cried. They're arguing about who's the better grass type. Jumpluff's like, I'm better because I can fly. And Meganium's like, I'm better. I'm a starter.
I think they should be a poly couple. I think Corsola should have been added. I think they should have been a thruple.
Rumix. A verse for Lucky. Corsola, Sudowoodo, and
Lucky!
Jumpluff had a great
We just did that on
performance.
March.
Meganium did good and Mischievous did bad. Corsola, Sudowoodo, and Jumpluff as the top 3.
Jumpluff win?
Really cute.
Or was it Corsola's second
runway.
win?
Pink. Mischievous
Pink.
played the pink runway. Corsola gets another win. Jumpluff and Sudowoodo, you're safe, but Mischievous and Meganium, it's the MM, up for elimination. Meganium's probably staying, Mischievous is gone. Wildest Dreams by Taylor Swift. Meganium loves Taylor Swift. Mischievous?
Meganium is a Swiftie, and that's still canon. I see it. She would be a Swiftie. Ash's Chikorita, that's a Swiftie.
Likes like rock punk stuff, not Taylor Swift. And Mischievous also likes Adele. Meganium, Shantae.
What does it mean Adele in this series? Why?
Mischievous sashay away. We've got our top 4. Corsola, Sudowoodo, Jumpluff, and Meganium. Sudowoodo clearly a front runner with many high placements, but only has
I like
one
that
win.
I put this dramatic music
Corsola
in.
has 2 wins, Jumpluff has 1, Meganium has 2, but Meganium's in last. Order of operations, it goes Sudowoodo, Corsola, Jumpluff, Meganium. Is this our finale? Episode 13. It is. We have a top.
Editing me and all the viewers knew it was the finale before live stream me.
But first we've got to see Miss Congeniality. Wobbuffet! Congratulations, Wobbuffet, you're a Miss Congeniality.
Okay, but the music's a little loud. The music's a little loud.
Our top 4 will participate in a lip sync smackdown for the
Oh, I
crown.
forgot it was the lip sync
preliminaries
smackdown.
will now be decided. We've got Corsola versus Meganium.
We love season 9.
So here's the thing. We've never seen Sudowoodo lip sync, so we don't know if Sudowoodo's even good. We don't know if Sudowoodo's a lip sync assassin. We don't know if they can do it. Why am I nauseous?
I was so nervous.
Why am I so stressed? Cover Girl by RuPaul, Meganium slayed and Corsola flopped. Meganium, Shantae stayed, Corsola sashay away. Wow! I'm more nervous for this than I am a normal Drag Race season.
It's true.
Jumpluff broke a light of the scenario. Fantasy by Mariah Carey. Jumpluff did great. Sudowoodo flopped!
I was gagged and gooped.
Sudowoodo. Jumpluff, Shantae stays, Sudowoodo sashay away. It's the 2 grass types. It's Meganium versus Jumpluff
That's
for the
cute.
crown.
That's cute.
Okay,
But that's
I think
crazy.
Jumpluff's winning. I think Jumpluff is winning because of the track record. They're both good at lip syncing. I think Jumpluff's winning.
Okay.
Pink by Janelle Monáe. Meganium did good, but Jumpluff did bad? But are they gonna rig it? Are they gonna rig it for Jumpluff because Jumpluff did better in the competition overall? I don't even want to look.
Don't look. Close your eyes.
Who is gonna join the winner's circle with Dragonite? In 3, 2, 1. Meganium! Congratulations! Wow.
Wow, that's the end. I love how it cuts off at the end. Sudowoodo not winning that season was crazy. That was crazy, but like, hey, that's what happened to the lip sync for the crown. I remember getting so nervous for that one. Like, my heart was going. My heart was going. That was a fun season. I will be so excited to get into some of the later seasons though. Like, my review on this is fine. It's fun, it's nostalgic, but that was fun. That was a fun one. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Ooh, my hair. If you made it this far and you haven't already, please be sure to leave a like. And like, subscribe. You're here, you made it to the end. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? It's always fun looking back at my old content and seeing how much my drag has evolved. Mind you, the wig back then is objectively better than this wig now. Don't look at the back of this. But the makeup has changed, like, growth. Growth is cool. Let me know, also, if you'd like to see me do this with Hoenn. I'm probably going to, even if no one tells me to, because I'm having fun doing it. But I want to know if you guys want to see it, so I will know to prioritize it over other ideas that I have cooking in my head. So let me know, and yeah! Thank you all so much for watching again, though, and I'll see you in another video. Alright, friends? Bye-bye! Ding! This is annoying me.